Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Feeling you, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
We might take home one of the ticket trips from here. I don't know. What's the thing? Got an air fryer. Fix them right up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Tyler Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Zach LaVine. Green is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then there's Easy Breezy, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Perkins is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Doris, here we are looking ahead to the postseason. Do you have a favorite right now?
Well, Kevin, like anyone, I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there and the last one standing. But I'm staying neutral. Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And as far as the defensive goal of elevating the collective effort, MP and his group have had some time to evaluate how that process has evolved.
When we look at the results since this goal was put in place, there have been some definite bright spots. And overall, the defense is improving. If MP can continue to come up with ways to win his matchup, they could get even better.
Now Buzelis makes it off the glass.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Now I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Perkins. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, big men like Talvin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's Booker. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker the pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Toppin against Green. Caruso with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game, and the basket is good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Levine. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. Perkins with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Perkins. Down low. Toppin. Second chance shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Perkins nails both of them. And so Booker will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now here's Caruso. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Holmgren kicks to Toppin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
Here's Booker. Here's Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's good from Booker on the assist by Buzelis.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Caruso. Over to the left wing. Perkins kicks to Toppin. Now Caruso. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Booker. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. But tried by Booker. Not going to go that time. Good D by Holmgren. A crossover. Uses the glass to drop it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Green. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Perkins. Bulls trail by 6. Buzelis with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now, here's Caruso. Perkins kicks to Toppin. Misses the 3. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Booker inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside, Perkins. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Perkins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Thunder making a change here. Topa just checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. White, he's checked in for Green. Bulls trail by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against the Warriors was phenomenal. He contributed 51 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Topic. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. And here's Vucevic. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. Just 2 to shoot. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Toppin. Outside, Perkins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Booker. Pass to Buzelis. And it's blocked.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second basket. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Vucevic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Topic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic, a screen on Caruso. The score now all even. White's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Toppin. Now here's Perkins. Caruso with the ball. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's White. He's got 6. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Topic. Pass to Caruso. Toppin kicks to Perkins. Caruso sets the screen for Perkins. Holmgren with it. Jacks up a 3. Here's Topic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Vucevic dishes to Booker. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Topic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Bulls trail by 3. Over in the corner, White. Levine feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 14. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You've got to love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So the Bulls 5 right now. White is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Smith in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Beal can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Whitehead. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Topic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Pass to White. No one near him. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Green finds Beal. Lets it fly from 18. And there is White, and that's good on the assist from Beal.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
White, wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's a screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Here's Misi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder with some changes. Toppin comes in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Alex Caruso in for Whitehead. And Chicago also making a switch. Stewart's checked in for Green. Good on both. And here's White. 16 points for him. Smith sets the pick for White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be Nikola Topic.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ware's checked in. And both free throws good for White.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Here's Misi. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. White left side. Pass to Beal. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Beal. Good. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Toppin finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Caruso, the pass to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. White. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Sinks the triple.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Perkins comes in for Topic. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Booker comes in for Hardaway. Here's Booker inside. Here's Vucevic. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker finds Vucevic. Out to White from downtown. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Here's Perkins. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Booker, the pass to Smith. Over to the wing. Shoots. That's good from Booker on the assist by Vucevic. And that's now 9 points for Easy Breezy. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from 3-point range. Booker in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That ties it up. He's got 21.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Thunder have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Topic Stoppage is checked in for Oklahoma City. Chicago also making some changes. Green comes in for Smith, and Levine subbed in for Beal. Chicago has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Levine passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Caruso. Now Toppin. Holmgren with it. Vucevic defending. Holmgren in the post. Vucevic on him. Holmgren can't hit. Chicago's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. Outside Levine. Booker looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Over Topic. And it falls over the rim and in. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Toppin passes to Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
White, good.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Caruso sets the screen for Toppin. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso against White. Caruso, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run. On the wing, Booker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Takes a shot at the elbow. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass. To Caruso. Here's Topic. Tapping a screen on Booker. Perkins with it to the wing right side. Fires from 18. Caruso, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Booker outside. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Nikola Vucevic.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Bruce Ellis with the ball, defended by Caruso. Booker, good.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three from Booker. And there's the drive. It's good. Topic has got 4 points this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Over Holmgren. And it's Vucevic missing.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And here is Toppin. Launches a three. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got 3 assists now in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Booker. Back to Levine. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Holmgren can't hit. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
I think for Oklahoma City, about a month left in the regular season. They're scrambling to make things happen lately. It's been very positive.
With no time to waste either. They're playing with a sense of urgency. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Holmgren is out there with Toppin. And it's Perkins in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Caruso. And it's Perkins in the corner. Now Toppin. Now here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in when he's draining threes. he's almost unguardable.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 7. On the wing, Levine shoots over Caruso. Levine can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Toppin. Back to Caruso. Tapping a screen on Levine. Caruso, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Caruso's got 8 points. The Bulls leading by 5. Booker with it. 16 points for him. Green left side. Here's Buzelis. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Good on the second free throw. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Levine. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Booker inside, defended by Holmgren.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
To Booker. Pocket 6. There's Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander from outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Levine. Back to Booker. And it's blocked. Levine against Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Bulls leading by 4. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Booker kicks to Vucevic. Levine against Caruso. Kept alive. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
For the tie, and the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Booker, pass to Buzelis. Now here's Levine. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
So it's Chicago now, after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker outside. Outside, Levine. Booker is screen on Caruso. The deep three from Levine. Again, Levine missing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
The first one falls. Topic is checked in for Perkins. And so Caruso nails both of them. And here are the Bulls now. It's a one-point game. Here's Booker. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Toppin sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Bulls leading by 3. Now Booker, 18 points for him. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Toppin. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Toppin's got 13.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Chicago with the ball. Booker outside. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful reverse layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Levine finds Booker. Back to Levine. Buzelis sets a screen for Levine. Yes, that goes in.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Green. Bradley Beal comes in for Buzelis. And it's Kobe White in for Booker. Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. 10 points for him. Toppin can't get it to go. White looking around. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside, White for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's Caruso. Here's the teardrop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ware's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Smith sets the pick for White. White with another miss. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Topic. Here's Messi for the tie. The second effort. Yes! And the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Here's Topic. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. High, arcing shot, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
The Thunder have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the Thunder making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in.
At the line for 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's White. He's got 27. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Beal, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And they take the lead. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right side, White. For 3, Smith. Whitehead with the rebound. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Topic. Back to Holmgren. Rebound by Smith. Chicago shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's the screen. Here's White. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 38 in the game. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. Beal with it. Outside, White. There's the 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Whitehead. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, White. Levine with it. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he has 42. To the paint. Here's me. Oh, my goodness. What a play. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. We've got Booker. He's out there with Kobe White. Smith is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bulls trail by 3. Back to Beal. It's White on the wing. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's White missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Screen by Smith. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Bulls trail by 5. Booker outside. Pass to Beal. To Booker. This one for 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts. Oh, he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so here is Chicago. Booker finds White. Back to Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Oklahoma City shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Topic. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Beal. Booker outside. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
On the wing, Booker. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Stewart's checked in.
Number 21, Jonathan Stewart.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 1-point game. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Topic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Beal against Caruso. It's White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. White, good. White's got 34 points.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Pass to Misi. Here's Topic. Latrey, good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Now Booker. Misses the layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Pass to Caruso. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beal dishes to Booker. And it's White, top of the key. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Here's Booker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Toppin comes in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Toppin. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Toppin. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Booker. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Booker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Topic. Topic has got 23 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
White with it. Outside, Levine. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Levine against Caruso. Pass to Topic. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Topic. Toppin up top. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That gives them the lead. He's got 20.
Levine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Devin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Offensive rebound. Here's Toppin. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
2 shots.
that free throw missing.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Levine's checked in for Buzelis. And he's good on the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Perkins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And so Booker will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pick by Vucevic. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 34 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46 points.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Well, Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And here's Booker. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Booker, no good. Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Over in the corner, Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Perkins for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. To the inside, Booker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Booker's got 36.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Oklahoma City shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Outside, Perkins. Down low. Tapping kicks to Holmgren. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading. Booker outside. Good D by Holmgren.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Fires from the wing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Now here's Booker. A three ball. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 39.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
The Bulls shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Zach LaVine, 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Oklahoma City shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Booker outside. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Got it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
On the board is your incoming fans. Get out of your seats and get fouled.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Booker. Pot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker, it's good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Toppin. That three off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine. At the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So the Bulls win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.